Welcome to the Heiser Automotive Friday Night Rivals High School Football Game of the Week, presented by Landmark Credit Union. Thanks for joining us. We are live at Muskego High School. I'm Mike McGivern here alongside the two head coaches of tonight's game. Hey, Coach G, I'm just going to call you because I just mess your last name up all the time. Hey, 3-0, so far so good for Mukwonago. Feeling pretty good about this group, Coach?
Yeah, we're led by a strong group of seniors. We returned a bunch of starters on O and some quality kids on D, and they've done a great job of accepting the role of leadership thus far.
Hey, Coach Krause, so far so good again. And look, you guys, and we talked about this in the past, you guys have, for years, you guys were the hunters. And now you are the hunted. And so when people see the schedule, they circle the Muskego game. And your players and certainly your staff, you guys embrace that whole being hunted.
Actually, we kind of do that reverse. This group's hunting 2021. So we're hunting this year's goals. And it's one game at a time for us. We don't look past anybody. And our kids are hunting this year's goals. So they're trying to set their own mark. They're not worried about what's gone on the last couple of years. They're trying to set their own tradition.
Hey, Coach, with a program like yours, you know, seniors dominate. And the thing that's different in most programs now, the juniors that are now seniors, they don't have a ton of playing time. These kids do step up. And in a game like this, any chance a game like this gets too big for some of these?
No, they've been playing youth football, a lot of them since first grade, fourth grade, fifth grade. They've played for years. I think a lot of these kids have played sports against these kids throughout their whole youth experience. So they're just juniors now and seniors. So it's the kids they've grown up playing against since they're little.
Hey, Coach, I'm a huge fan of the Mukwonago community. It's a wrestling football community, and now I think it's football wrestling. The people are going to come and the stands will be packed tonight. You're going to feel really good about this community and how much they back your program.
Yeah, it really is a dream job. Mukwonago, the administration, has been so supportive of what we do. The community loves the kids, loves sports, and yeah, I can't imagine being anywhere else.
Hey, Coach, I catch a lot of smack for something I say on my radio show. I think this conference is the best football conference in the state. Now, you have coached in both, and look, I understand. You know, I do. I understand the guys up in the valley say, no, we're the best. I think that you would agree that this conference is at least as good, if not the best conference in the state.
I think Coach Krause and I have both been on record saying we believe it's the best conference in the state. So, yeah, it's good. When I was up in the Valley, you know, we oftentimes said the Valley was like the Big Ten and the Class 8 was like the SEC. And well, I think the SEC is probably the best conference in America when it comes to college football. So.
Yeah, when you decided to come, you know, it was like, look, I'm going to go to the next, maybe the best next conference. Coach, you'd agree with that, correct? Every day is just, anytime you play a team in this conference, you better get ready.
Yeah, it's one day at a time. You can't look past anybody. You can't just focus on one opponent. Everybody is loaded in this league. Everybody's got athletes. Every community is just so involved in sports when they're little kids through high school. So definitely the best conference in the state. I think it's been proven in the playoffs and the championships that have been won from this league.
I agree, guys. I'm going to cut you loose. Other side of the break, John Weiser, Terry Kelly gets you the keys of the game. This is the Heiser Automotive Friday Night Rivals High School Football Game of the Week, presented by Landmark Credit Union, only on My 24.
We are in for a treat here prior to our game here tonight. We are going to enjoy the national anthem as performed by the Muskego High School Warrior Marching Band. Some 250 plus in the band. Let's enjoy. Over 2,400 in attendance here tonight at Inpro Athletic Field. A full house for this one here tonight. Muskego ranked number 1 in this week's Wisconsin Football Coaches Association poll. Mukwonago ranked number 5 in that poll.
It's everything fans could want. Two traditional rivals meeting, clashing to get the lead in their conference, as well as keep the momentum going.
Let's get to our keys to the game tonight, Coach. How do you have it drawn up here for Mukwonago?
For Mukwonago, they have to be disciplined on D. If you don't pay attention to your keys, wing T is going to drive you nuts. Their veteran lines must dominate. They have to take that as an advantage. And it's going to be interesting, Coach Gnevak said, how do they react to a really tight game?
On the other side for the hunting Muskego Warriors.
Well, you've got to stop Mukwonago's power run attack. They love to run the ball, especially with their quarterback out again tonight. They have to continue their great run blocking. We watched a practice this week. We saw that in action. And they're going to hold their fakes to the whistle, which is why you get confused on defense if you don't read keys.
There's the Mukwonago student section jam-packed. They're going with the blackout tonight. Muskego going with a whiteout tonight. There they are.
Well, we didn't get the message. We're not dressed in either color, so we'll just try to give you the action.
Muskego won the coin toss. They have deferred to the second half, so Mukwonago will receive. Back to receive for the Indians, Trevor Boucher and Win Stang. Kicking for the Warriors is Nikita Gladkov, an all-state soccer player with a big leg.
We have to be careful during this game to not call Trevor Boucher Bobby Boucher for those people who know the movie Waterboy. But Trevor and Wynn, two very effective runners.
I have to not call him his older brother, Jacob. He's the starting running back at Carthage College these days. Our game is being streamed live right now at my24milwaukee.com. Pick up that stream. Catch us on the web. We mentioned the winning streak, 40 games, but in talking with Coach Krause this week, it's not a 40 consecutive game winning streak, it's 41 game win streaks, as he calls it.
Right, and these two teams have met a couple extra times within the past 3 years because they not only play within their conference, but they run up against each other in the playoffs.
Our kickoff's brought to you by Milwaukee County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, or MIXAP. Gladkov gets this one underway, and this one will go to the end zone for the touchback. Ideal weather tonight here in Muskego. Game time temperature of 75. A slight breeze out of the southeast at about 4 miles per hour. Ideal conditions tonight. And we will see the Mukwonago offense. Here's that set offense. It will not be Grayton Gannon at quarterback. However, it'll be Evan Herbig getting the start tonight. We mentioned the running backs, Win Stang and Emmett Dodds, along with Jake Adams, and then that receiving core, Trevor Boucher, their leading receiver, and that senior-dominated offensive line led by Jacob Young, the left tackle. 1st and 10 from the 20. And they'll try and go up the middle, and nothing there. A stout Warrior defense right off the get-go. Elliot Maringer, there, the senior, able to come in and make the play.
Muskego labels their defense a 3-3 stack, but that means that there are really 5 guys in close proximity.
That's the Mukwonago defense. Need the Muskego defense. We'll get to that in just a moment, but you're right, it is a stack. They do a lot of stemming as well.
And they are going to pressure the line of scrimmage.
Play action. Herbig with time, back over the middle. It is nearly intercepted as it went through the hands of Trevor Boucher, the intended receiver. Benet almost there to make the pick.
Grayton Gannon practiced during the week, but the doctors recommended that he not play this week. Herbig has completed 21 of 31 passes on the season.
Heath Benet, he is the grandson of Kerry Benet, longtime coach in Southeast Wisconsin. 3rd and 10. They'll spread them out. 3 receivers to the left side of the formation for Herbig. Looking left, gets it out there, and it's in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. That was this time Jake Timmers, the flanker, the intended target, could not come up with it. Alec Tews was out there. Coverage for Muskego.
Big game, first quarter, nerves are a little tight yet.
Well, the Indians have an outstanding kicker themselves. Sam Sonnenberg, a senior, does all the punting and place kicking. And he was punting a healthy 45 to 50 yards during the warm-ups here tonight. Gets a good snap. Gets this one away. It's going to bounce at midfield and roll out of bounds, short of the midfield stripe. 29-yard punt off the side of the foot. And Muskego given great field position on their first offensive possession tonight. This will be the debut of Dylan Krause, the season debut for Krause. He missed the first 3 weeks. 6'3", 185-pound senior, honorable mention all conference. He is the son of Ken Krause, the head coach.
Imagine there's been some dinner conversation about game plans.
The famous wing tee. Hunter Logan, the running back, lined up in a wing here to the near side. Carson Holman in a wing to the far side. Fullback is Stoiber. And he'll get the call on first down, just squeaks into Mukwonago territory, gets maybe 2 before he's stopped by Nathan Roy.
On the year, Muskego has rushed for over 1,000 yards already. They've only passed 3 times. 1 for 3 on the season.
And 1 was a touchdown.
Right.
Gain of 1, 2nd down 9. This time coming around the near side is Logan. And he is buried just across the 45. Holman on the carry. Gerard, the free safety, stepping up to make the tackle.
Yeah, excellent open field tackle that time.
And that's the key here with this Muskego offense. Mukwonago has to keep them behind the chains. Keep that 2nd and long, 2nd and 8, 2nd and 9. Try and keep you don't get them into that second and short, third and short, which they're facing now. 3rd and 3. This time it's coming around the right side. Hunter Logan, and he's going to be stopped for just a 1-yard gain. Let's welcome in our sideline reporter again tonight, Mike McGivern.
So guys, Ryan Lucchese is the defensive coordinator here at Muskego. He's one of the young guns. One of those guys who's been coaching for a while, defensive coordinator here at Muskego. He is fully in charge of that defense. Listen to him on the sidelines. I'm telling you, he doesn't miss much. And one day, I'll interview him before the game. That's all I'm telling you. Back to you, boys.
All right. Great personality, a great guy. Ryan Lucchese. We've always enjoyed coming to the Muskego practices and searching him out. Baltrek with the punt. Try and pin Mukwonago inside the 20, and he will. Just inside the 15-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. They will mark it out at the 13. Make it the 16-yard line is where they will take it. Their second possession of the night, 8:51 to go here in this first quarter, a scoreless first quarter.
Yeah, playing a little bit of field position here. They didn't want to jump on things.
There's the Muskego defense. We talked about that stack that they'll play. 3-man down, but they'll creep somebody up to the line of scrimmage. They'll run their backers, Scaife and Baltrek, up front. And that secondary very good as well. Second possession for Mukwonago. Trying to get the edge here in the near side on a spin back out to about the 18-yard line. Gain of about 3 or 4 on the play. Two's again there to make the stop for the Warriors. Adams, his carry. He's second team all-conference. Part of a very good senior class here for Coach G.
Yeah, they talk about this being a 3-3, but it's really a 3-5. Those outside backers can put pressure. They can slide them out to help in coverage as they're doing now.
2nd and 6. They'll stack the 2 receivers here to the near side. Again, spinning forward, fighting for yardage just shy of the 29, or the 25, I should say, is Jake Adams. This time brought down by Tristan Mick, the defensive end. One more look.
Yeah, Adams was a second-team all-conference selection last year. Hard runner.
3-sport athlete as well, a wrestler and sprinter on the track team. Third and 1 for the Indians. Just shy of their own 25-yard line. Timmers lined in a slot here to the near side with Boucher. Dodds the fullback, tailback. Now they send Timmers in motion. High snap, penalty marker down, recovered by Mukwonago back at the 21-yard line, but there was a flag on the play, our first penalty tonight. Veteran Patrick Miles crew tonight. Veteran of the high school ranks and college D3 referee. Five-yard penalty here against Mukwonago. Takes him to a 3rd and 6. Herbig wants to throw, comes back, looking, and it's picked and intercepted at the 30, down the near sideline and into the end zone for the touchdown. Picking it off was Logan Lewan, the free safety off the deflection.
That's Lewan's second interception of the year. Once again, you see a multi-sport athlete, a track sprinter as well as a basketball player.
Ball was tipped by Baltrek, the linebacker, then picked off by Lewan at the 30. And the first big break going to Muskego on the takeaway. Nikita Gladkoff for the extra point. And it's through. Just like that, 7-0 Muskego.
Not the kind of start that Mukwonago was looking for. You're forced to do a passing situation, and suddenly that ball takes off. Muskego's ball hawking defense can make it tough on you.
Receiver fell down was Boucher, and the ball got deflected right to Luan and races back to the house for his second pick and first touchdown of the season. Well, this is something Coach Ganevik talked about in practice Tuesday. He said he wanted to see how this team was going to respond to a little bit of adversity. He knew it wasn't going to be all roses here tonight, and he wanted to see what this team does backed up against it.
Yeah, they had a tight game going with Kettle Moraine for a while, and then ultimately Mukwonago pulled away, got everything clicking. But, hopefully Herbig is not going to let that bother him, get back into the spirit of things.
Again, Trevor Boucher and Wynn Stang, the deep men for Mukwonago. The kickoffs again brought to you by Milwaukee County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Line drive, Boucher will snare at the 2. Boucher to the 20, and he is buried there. Boucher slow to get up, but is on his feet. The man who picked off that pass, Logan Luan, on special teams, put a stick on Boucher.
One of the things you'll notice whenever you see a tackle being made by Muskego, there's more than one guy in the frame.
Now the officials are stopping play here. Might have a clock issue here. Again, this beautiful facility here. They've got a beautiful video board here on the north end zone and a scoreboard and LED and full color. And
That's run by students.
yes, you get a good look at that. And that's a beautiful addition here. The Inpro folks, large company here in Muskego, stepping up. And again, we talked about this, you and I, before the game. Big community support here for this high school program. Big hole up the middle across the 25 to the 27-yard line for the running back, Jake Adams. His longest run of the night. Check that Wynn Stang on the carry. Good first carry for Stang tonight.
It was funny when we asked Coach Ganevik about his favorite place in power. We said, what about 3rd and long? Sometimes I like to do power there too.
He's not bashful. He'll give you an answer.
Right.
He doesn't hold anything back. Gain of 7, 2nd and 3. Again, Stang is stacked up at the line of scrimmage, may have lost a yard. Again, a whole group of Warriors led that time by Hunter Scape.
Yeah, you can see that play as Herbig hands it off. If Gannon was in there, the threat of the option becomes much more real because Grayton Gannon, tremendous speed, placed 7th in the state last year in the 200-meter dash. So now it alters a little bit what they can do.
Loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 5 for Mukwonago. We're midway through our first quarter. Interception return for a touchdown, the only score. And Stang is met in the backfield for a loss. Stephen Weier, the defensive end.
Mentioned him before the game as one of the players to watch. Student of the game in many ways. 3.99 GPA, 32 ACT.
And he read Stang immediately as he got that handoff. So Mukwonago turned away again, forced to punt. Sonnenberg, the senior, to punt. Lawan and Baltrak, the two deep. Better punt this time. Fair catch signaled for and made at the 42-yard line. And that will lead us to our commercial break. 4:32 to go here in this first quarter. A 7-0 Muskego lead. Our Heiser Automotive Group Friday Night Rivals presented by Landmark Credit Union.
Stay connected to Heiser Automotive Group, Friday Night Rivals, and go in-depth exclusive content all season long on my24market.com. My24's unique is an after-week races classics. The Goldbergs and last week's annual weekend are downtown relax on September 22nd at 5 p.m. on Marketplace for Days, Looking for a new ride? Visit my Heiser Automotive Group's 500 locations for spanning quality brands and visit Heiser.com.
Well, two of your favorite family-driven sitcoms are coming to My24. Don't miss The Goldbergs and Last Man Standing. That's weeknights from 5 to 7 starting September 27th here on My24. Logan Lawan's 30-yard interception return for a touchdown, our only score, 7-0 Muskego. They will start this drive at their own 42-yard line. Try to go up the middle and not much there, if any at all. Stoiber stopped. Sam Orlando, the defensive end, able to make the play.
Yeah, 6 foot, 220-pound senior. Already has 23 tackles on the year, including 2 tackles for losses and a forced fumble.
Gain of 2, second down 8, just short of their own 45. Hunter Logan here to the near side in a wing. Far side wing is Holman. And now we got penalty flags at the snap.
Prior to the snap, they'll start. Offense, number 14. 5-yard penalty, remain second down.
Patrick Miles, our referee. Matt Connor, the tight end. That will raise the hair off the neck of Ken Krause. Moves it back just inside the 40-yard line. Makes it a 2nd and 12. Coming around the right side with it is Hunter Logan gets to the line of scrimmage, and he is wrapped up there. Good pursuit by the Indian defense led by Tyson Carroll, the outside linebacker.
Once again, you have to stay home. Don't jump on what you think is happening.
I noticed one of the things, too, in practice this week, trying to keep that defense, make it vocal. I remember hearing Dave Adams, their defensive coordinator, talking about that. Hey, if you see something up there, let your teammates know it's coming left, it's coming right. If you're sure, that's going to help out on the tackle. 3rd and 11. This time they'll come around the far side. Big hole over the left side and tackle just short of the first down. Again, good pursuit by the Mukwonago defense, able to get Holman down prior to the first down marker, Cole Gerard, as we get another look.
If you watch the replay, watch how long that quarterback holds that ball in the fullback's gut before he gives it to the wingback coming around.
Nice tackle on that play, too. Cole Gerard, good wrap up there to prevent the first down. And the Warriors will punt. Adam Balcherak, the punter. Trevor Boucher is the deep man for Mukwonago. Fair catch signaled for and made by Boucher at the 12-yard line. Minute 32 to go here in this first quarter. The one turnover, the 30-yard interception return for a touchdown, our only score.
Got Muskego with an excellent kicking game.
Well, first, let's get a message here from the folks at Landmark Credit Union.
Welcome to tonight's game. I'm Alexis Oates, a teller with Landmark Credit Union. And once again, Landmark Credit Union is proud to be a sponsor of the Friday Night Rivals Game of the Week on My 24. We think it's a great way to show our support for local schools and for us to give back to the communities that we serve. At Landmark Credit Union, our job is to provide a great service for everyday financial needs and long-term financial goals. We truly believe that we are only as strong as the communities that we serve. We have more than 30 branches, including locations near the two schools playing tonight. You can learn more at landmarkcu.com.
Big play by Herbig. This first big pass play gets him out to the 31-yard line, 19-yard pickup, and a first down. Our first down brought to you by Goodwill. Shop Goodwill, sustainable back-to-school shopping for less. Once again, Herbig on the throw. Boucher on the catch. Out to the 38-yard line for a pickup of 7. Little rhythm going now here with Mukwonago on offense.
Well, Coach Ganevak showing a lot of confidence in Evan Herbig, and Evan delivered 2 good passes in a row there.
Again, he's completed 60% of his passes this year. 6'1" junior. Jake Adams, the tailback. Stack 2 receivers to the far side on 2nd and 4. Pitch to Adams. Trying to get the edge, breaks a tackle on the left side, squirts out to the 40-yard line, I should say. Good play out there by Adam Balcherak, the outside linebacker there. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now for the Indians. Clock rolling, latter stages here, and Coach Ganevak's gonna take this into the second quarter on a 3rd and 1 when we return. A full house tonight here at Inpro Athletic Field in Muskego. Great matchup of the Classic 8. It's Muskego on top of Mukwonago, our Heiser Automotive Group Friday Night Rivals presented by Landmark Credit Union. Got an easy night so far compared to the last couple of games.
Yeah. We'll deduct that from the paycheck.
Community advocates believes our community and also we work together for good. Discover how your help furthers the cause and help support vital programs. Visit all of the Rivals fans and taste tonight. And now, get on your feet, make some noise as we go to my 24's first 10.
Big crowd on hand for this one as we begin our second quarter. 7-0 Muskego. Mukwonago a 3rd and 1. Shy of their own 40, and they'll get the first down and more. Win Stang. Just shy of midfield, blast through. Gain of 10 and a first down. Logan Lawan, who made the interception return for the touchdown in that first quarter, making the stop. Here's another look.
You can see Timmers go in motion across that formation. Some point they'll hand that off to him on that speed sweep.
Another Goodwill first down here for Mukwonago, their best drive of the game thus far. Play action, plenty of time. Coming back near side, looking for Boucher, in and out of his hands. Oh, he was there inside the 10, just needed to make the catch. Alec Tews was there on the coverage, but I think Boucher will tell you he should have had that.
Evan Herbig has demonstrated that he does have a strong arm as well as being able to put that ball right on his receiver.
Again, good protection up front. He's got to come up with that. Second and 10 from their own 49. Up the middle again, Stang fighting for yardage, still on his feet, gets the first down to the 40-yard line. Win Stang, the 6'1 junior, rushed for over 400 yards last year, is approaching that mark already in week 4.
Well, Coach Ganiak thought he hit with that front 5, Jacob Young, Corbin Dvorak, Nate Duncan, Ethan Rassman, and Wolf Schnabel. They were a veteran offensive line. He needed them to take over and control that line of scrimmage.
Again, our first downs brought to you by Goodwill. 1st and 10 from the Muskego 40. This time it's a quarterback, Herbig. Around the right side, we'll get a couple inside the 40.
Well, I feel sorry for our spotter because you can see there are 9 Muskego players right around that ball carrier for a tackle.
Yeah, the term rally to the ball used in practice this week.
Coach Krause raves about Ryan Lucchese and the job he does, and you can see him jetting up and down the sideline.
Gain of 2, 2nd and 8. All at the 38 of Muskego. This time it's Jake Adams trying the right side. It's down to about the 36-yard line. Set up a 3rd and about 6 here for the Indians. Brought down on the play by Hunter Scaife.
Scaife on the year has been on 22 tackles. Very active, 3 inside backers, 2 outside backers. That 5-man backing crew really gets to the ball.
Adams, the tailback, lined up behind Herbig. Timmers in motion. The give is to Adams, tries the middle, nothing there. Line of scrimmage, and that's about it. The Muskego defense able to stand up. Heath Vinay was in there to make the stop.
We saw Xavier Gutierrez get some penetration, kind of disrupt the flow of that play.
Well, decision here. Facing 4th and 5. Sonnenberg has kicked along a 42-yard field goal. This is just a little bit out of his range. Not quite going to try a punt here. Play action. Down the far sideline, man is there, but it's incomplete, looking for the tight end. Pitzel, the intended target. Zach Pitzel, broken up by Elliot Meringar, the senior.
Pitzel with a 6'6" height advantage, but that time just a little bit overthrown. Good coverage by the DB.
So the Warriors will take over on downs. One more look. Well thrown ball again by Herbig. Put it up where his receiver could get it. So Muskego now 1st and 10 on their own 35. Holman in a wing here to the near side. Logan, the wing to the far side. Stoiber, the fullback. Krause in under center. Coming around on the sweep is Logan. Logan breaking tackles to midfield. Down to the 47 of Mukwonago. 18-yard pickup that time by Hunter Logan, brought down on the play by Ben Rail, the all-conference strong safety. Nice kick out there to open things up.
Yeah, last year, Holman averaged 14 yards per carry. Good speed, plus, as Coach Krause pointed out, tough runner.
Into Mukwonago territory, 1st and 10, looking to throw. Krause throws, incomplete, looking for receiver on a slant. That was Louis Schwabe, 6'4" junior, but it was thrown low and incomplete.
Dylan Krause has a good arm. You know, last year, he only threw 28 passes on the season. 18 completions, but 8 of them for touchdowns, so he's extremely effective.
Cameron, who's running the youth program?
2nd and 10.
You got the same people.
From the Indian 48-yard line. This is Stoiber up the middle, just shy of the 1st down. Sam Stoiber, the fullback, brought down again by Ben Rail. Brings up a 3rd and about 1 here for the Warriors.
And that time there's no hesitation by Stoiber. He's going to take that ball, go right up the gut.
Third and 1 at the 39 of Mukwonago. Again, it's Stoiber. 1st down and more to the 30-yard line. Riley Fisher, the inside linebacker, on the stop. But it's enough for a 1st down to the 31-yard line.
Yeah, a week ago, Stoiber ran for over 200 yards against Waukesha South. It's quite a trio in the backfield.
Holman, the near side wing. Logan, the far side wing. Stoiber, the fullback. From the 31. This time it is Holman coming around the left side. Holman inside the 20 to the 19. 12 yards and a 1st down. Again, Riley Fisher there to make the stop. How long he hangs onto that football. Like Krause. Just when you think it was going to be the fullback, it's Holman, the right wing back here, coming around on the sweep. Into the Salvation Army red zone. All season long, when the team gets inside their opponent's 20, they enter the Salvation Army red zone. Salvation Army doing the most good. Bam their way down to the 15-yard line. Hunter Logan on the carry, Sam Orlando on the stop.
As you watch the Muskego offense carry out their fakes, all of a sudden you see Carson Holman still looking like he's got the ball going up the sideline. And we witnessed that in practice. Coach Krause just harping, carry the fake out.
Gain of 4, 2nd and 6. And again, Holman trying the left side, just shy of the 10-yard line. Once again, we head downstairs. Mike, what do you got?
Hey, guys, so on the defensive side of Muskego, they're talking a little bit about their pass level, and they're talking about some of the things they think Mukwonago is going to run second, third quarter. Offensively, they think they're starting to wear this front four down for Mukwonago, and they're going to keep pounding them and keep pounding them, boys.
Yeah, they just keep coming. They don't stop till a final gun.
Well, they keep running behind that left side. Hayden Wagner, who's just a ferocious blocker. Kyle Bettinger.
3rd and 5. Coming around the near side, Logan throws a blocker out of his way inside the 10 and just short of the pylon. There's that strength by 6'1", 205-pound senior Hunter Logan. Just threw the would-be tackler, just threw him off, brushed him aside.
And another one of the captains of this team, along with Carson Holman on the offensive side.
First and goal, Warriors from the 2. Stoiber, touchdown, Muskego. Taking over on downs from their own 35. They go 65 yards, and it's Stoiber with the 2-yard touchdown run.
Right in behind Landon Hay at center. Liam McGuire at the right guard. Alex Johnson at tackle. Over on the left side, as we mentioned earlier, Bettinger and Hayden Wagner.
Gladkoff with the extra point, and it's 14-0 Muskego. 4:12 to go here in this first half. We'll take a break. You're watching Heiser Automotive Group Friday Night Rivals, presented by Landmark Credit Union.
They showed a picture of the kid who did something right up on the board.
Courtney and the Justice Society are back and about to face their darkest adversaries yet. Suit up for an all-new season of DC's Stargirl. That's Tuesdays at 7 on the CW 18. 65-yard drive for Muskego. The 2-yard touchdown run by Stoiber. 14-0 Muskego. Scoring in the first quarter with that 30-yard interception return for a touchdown by Logan Lewan.
Well, I'll be Captain Obvious here. Mukwonago did drive the ball last series. They've got to make sure, though, they can take it into the house, get themselves back into this game.
Well, Boucher has a 93-yard kickoff return for a touchdown earlier this season. It's Trevor Boucher and Wen Stang, the deep men. Radcuff will go to Boucher at the 10. Across the 15, breaks a tackle there. Out to the 17-yard line. Only a 7-yard return for Trevor Boucher. And once again, to the sideline we go, Mike McGivern.
Hey guys, I'm here with Major Tim Nauta. Major, it's good to see you again. How you been?
Hey, it's great to see you. I've been well. How about you?
Good. Salvation Army of Waukesha, we were talking on the sidelines. Praise God, you guys stayed open, kept a lot of people safe. Well done.
Yeah, it was a real blessing to keep our staff healthy, and our shelter was open the whole time. We didn't have to close it. We remained serving people, and we're so thankful to God and for all the people who support us.
Major, thanks a lot. They're still looking for volunteers. Volunteer Salvation Army of Waukesha, boys, back to you.
Got it inside the 40. Mark him down at the 35-yard line. Evan Herbig coming up big on first down.
As you can tell, watching Jake Timmers run, he was part of 2 state-qualified relays last year for Mukwonago during the track season.
What an arm. 48-yard completion. Goodwill first down here for Mukwonago. Again Herbig to the air, again looking for Timmers. This time it is broken up, nearly intercepted back there as well. Timmers going into defensive back mode to knock it away from Colby Kleiber. Kleiber, the senior, taking over that cornerback spot. And 2s are interchangeable there at that left corner.
Ball hung up there just a bit. Gave Kleiber a chance to get in front of the receiver.
2nd and 10 from the Muskego 35. Jake Adams, the tailback. Timmers and Boucher stack. They lose the snap. It's loose. Still on the ground. And picked up by Muskego, their second takeaway on defense. On the recovery, Sal Zizzo, the senior inside linebacker.
He's been busy during the season. He's recovered a fumble earlier this year. Also had an interception he returned for a touchdown.
Problem on the exchange, and Muskego with their second takeaway tonight. They'll start this drive at the 47 of Mukwonago. They started to wear that front 4 down on that last drive. Mukwonago defense back out there once again. Holman around the left side. Cuts it at the hash. Gets it down to about the 40-yard line.
You can see that time Muskego brought over an extra lineman to the right side, got an unbalanced look, and then ran it back to the short side. They want your defense to over-adjust.
Gain of 6. 2nd and 4. Holman in a wing here to the near side. Logan, the wing to the far side. Stoiber, the fullback. This time it's Logan, Hunter Logan. trying to get the edge, breaks a couple of tackles inside the 35 and ushered to the boundary at the 32. That was all Hunter Logan once again, breaking a couple of tackles before Wernes got him to the boundary.
That toughness that Coach Krause was talking about with his running backs being demonstrated quite clearly there.
Well, he said both his running backs, Logan and Holman, the toughest he has coached here at Muskego. Another Goodwill first down, the 31-yard line, and now time is called. Timeout taken here. Muskego taking the timeout here on offense. So a couple of takeaways by the Muskego defense tonight. One of them returned for a touchdown. The second one coming here on that fumble recovery.
Yeah, there have been a couple bad exchanges that we've seen with Mukwonago, and once again, we don't know during the week how much practice Gannon was doing at that quarterback.
Coming up in the U.S. Cellular Halftime Report, we will highlight this week's Scholar Athlete nominees from Mukwonago and Muskego. We're also going to meet our Landmark Booster of the Game Award recipients tonight. That's all coming up at halftime, our U.S. Cellular Halftime Report. A full house tonight here at InPro Athletic Field. They are standing along the fence here on the south side, 3 deep.
You know, it's nice to see, whole community, both school bodies, student bodies being able to get back into the games.
2:25 remaining in the half. Muskego with 2 timeouts remaining. They have the ball, 1st and 10 at the Indian 31. Holman in motion. This time it's Stoiber. Bounces his way out. Check that, it is Holman who got the carry down to the 25-yard line. Gain of about 6 on the play. Carson Holman, honorable mention all-conference a season ago in the Classic 8, brought down by Riley Fisher.
You know, offensive line coaches Colin Smith and Eric Hetzel for Muskego. They've been with Krause for 14 years, and I think they've got to be pleased with how well their up front group is blocking.
Second and 4. Hunter Logan just inside the 25-yard line. Defense was ready. Mike Cassins, the senior defensive end, rotating in with Nathan Roy over there at that defensive end spot, able to make the tackle.
Tyson Carroll at outside linebacker helped string that play out a little bit, allowed Cassins to get in and make that tackle.
3rd and short now, 3rd and 2, as we slip under a minute to go here in this first half. This time, Krause looks to throw, comes back over the middle. In traffic, catch is made inside the 15-yard line. On the reception, Matt Connor, the tight end. Well, that was a dart thrown by Dylan Krause. And they'll hurry it up, they'll kill it on 1st down, stopping the clock with 40 seconds to go. What a dart that time by Dylan Krause.
We were kidding with Coach Krause when we visited practice this week. Are you going to be known as Air Krause? So we went back and looked at a couple of records in their 2 most recent state championship games. Against one was against Bayport, one was against Kimberly. They threw 3 times each game. You know, a lot of teams are doing 6 passes a quarter, if not more.
All season long, when a team gets inside their opponent's 20, they enter the Salvation Army Red Zone. Salvation Army doing the most good. To volunteer or donate, please visit samilwaukee.org. 2nd down and 10. Stoiber, the fullback, to about the 11-yard line, pick up a 4. It'll bring up a 3rd and 6. Tommy Craig, inside linebacker, there to make the stop, and Muskego going to take their second timeout here, stopping the clock with 31 seconds to play in the half. So the Warriors down to 1 timeout. They'll be facing a 3rd and long here. Again, if they don't pick up that first down, Nikita Gladkoff, a very accurate kicker. 26-yard field goal already this year for Gladkoff. 20 for 20 on the extra point attempts. Ken Krause is hands-on with this offense. It's his car to drive here. He's out there now in the huddle.
And these backs block. They don't only carry the ball. We saw the backs over on the 5-man sled. Not just running up to it, they're driving it. And you can see it pays off as we watch the running game unfold.
And that's at the beginning of practice. They are on that sled. They come out, do their brief individual stuff, and then they're back over there on the sled. 3rd down and 7. Coming around the near side is Hunter Logan inside the 5. And Logan stopped at the 4, but he'll have a close to a first down. Let's see where they mark it. Looks like it's going to be just shy at the 5. Clock is rolling here as he was tackled inbounds by Tyson Carroll. And now Muskego will take their final timeout with 10 seconds to go, facing a 4th and 1 at the Mukwonago 5-yard line.
Well, here's a critical play for the Mukwonago defense. You don't want to fall behind by 3 scores. But they've been on the field quite a bit of the time.
Hunter Logan with 57 yards rushing so far tonight. Again, the defense getting things started tonight with that tipped interception, returned 30 yards by Logan Lewan for the touchdown. And now trying to capitalize on the fumble recovery here. Facing 4th and short.
Got a little over 100 yards rushing so far this half for Muskego.
They'll work from the near hash here on 4th and about a yard, just inside the 5-yard line. They need to get it just across the 4 for the first down. And they're going to go for the field goal here. Nikita Gladkoff from the near hash mark. 23-yard attempt. Jack LaRose, the quarterback, will hold. Good snap, ball down. Kick is on the way, and it's right down the middle. They'll take the points, increase the lead to 17-0. 10 points off turnovers tonight for that Warrior defense.
You know, something that Coach Ganeva, is going to look back upon and say, my Lord, we're giving them extra opportunities. Can't afford to do that against a team like Muskego.
Saw our Landmark Credit Union lighthouse. Every time the home team scores this season, that lighthouse and foghorn will go off. Landmark Credit Union, a proud sponsor of My 24 Friday Night Rivals. Honored to have guided community members with banking options since 1933. To learn more, you can stop by a local branch or go online, landmarkcu.com. Mike McGivern, I think he runs that thing. Works on that little gizmo that makes that lighthouse work.
Well, this would be a perfect time for Trevor Boucher to repeat his 93-yard kickoff return he had earlier this season. It'd be a real boost for Mukwonago's spirits.
Again, kickoffs brought to you by Milwaukee County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, MCSAP. Don't know if Gladkoff will give him the opportunity to return here.
I just hit a squibber down the field.
Exactly what he does here. Actually pick it up inside the 5. It spins out to the 15-yard line. 4 seconds remaining. And again, Boucher slow to get up. I would think Indians would be taking a knee here.
Yeah, get back in at halftime, discuss what you've got to do to adjust to that defense that's been swarming so much. Get your guys settled down, come back out, see what goes in the second half.
Adams, the tailback, behind Herbig, the quarterback. And Herbig will take the knee, and that will end our first half here at Impro Athletic Field in Muskego. Number 1 ranked Muskego Warriors up by 17 over the number 5 Mukwonago Indians. Stay tuned, our U.S. Cellular halftime report coming up next on the Heiser Automotive Group Friday Night Rivals presented by Landmark Credit Union.
That has consistently shown incredible support for the community and high school athletics at Muskego. I am proud to recognize Impro as the Landmark Credit Union Booster of the Game. Accepting this award on behalf of Impro Corporation are Jason Hannaberry and Chris Dibb. Let's give them a big hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, your award-winning Muskego High School dance team. If you can take the field.
Welcome back to Muskego, our U.S. Cellular halftime report. Tonight we'd like to highlight some special scholar athletes during our halftime report. We'll start first from Mukwonago tonight, Julia Fisher. She participates in golf and track and field, carries a 3.837 GPA and is on the high honor roll and is a member of the National Honor Society. Julia is the number 1 player on the Muskego golf team and has been a 3-time letter winner and is selected second team all-conference. She was also part of the conference, regional, and sectional champions and state qualifier in the 4x200 relay. She's a member of the Academy of Medical Professionals, the Junior Optimist Club, and the M Club. AD Andy Trudell states she is an exceptional athlete and an even better person. She represents everything that is great about Mukwonago athletics. And from Muskego tonight, we have Nathan Geiger. Nathan is a 3-sport athlete, carries a 4.2 GPA, and is active in the National Honor Society. He is a 3-time recipient of the Muskego Scholar Athlete Award. Nathan is a 3-time varsity letter winner in volleyball and was selected second team all-conference. He is a member of the Mukwonago Athletic Leadership Council and took part in Warrior Winterizer, Warrior Reading Program, and the Best Buddies Program. Athletic Director Ryan McMillan refers to Nathan as a classy young man who displays great leadership among his peers. Again, congratulations to our 2 Scholar athletes tonight and to all the Scholar athletes out there doing great things both in school and through athletics. 10 points off turnovers. Muskego a 17-0 lead as we head downstairs to Mike McGivern.
Hey guys, our partners here at Landmark Credit Union are proud to serve and support our local communities. And tonight they are honored to recognize a local corporation that demonstrates strong philanthropic citizenship, is continually giving back to the community by showing outstanding support for athletics here at Muskego High School. At this time, I'm so proud to announce the Landmark Credit Union booster of the game is Inpro Corporation, here to represent their over 600 employees. Please welcome Muskego and Pius alum, current athletic coaches Jason Henberry and Chris Stibb. Jason and Chris, as a token of Landmark's appreciation for all the hard work and dedication that you and everyone at Inpro put in, they would like to present you with this gift along with a $500 donation to Muskego Athletics in the name of Inpro, so that you and others like you can continue to support great things like the Warrior Booster Club, the kind of things that you guys do for student athletes on behalf of everyone. Landmark Credit Union, we thank you. Hey guys, so you both coach here at Muskego, work at Inpro. Pius, Muskego guy, your boy can't come home, huh?
Oh, this is such a blast. Look at this crowd tonight. What a outstanding event. Inpro sports week in, week out. We're so lucky to be part of it. Inpro lets us come, get out of work early and come coach. It's outstanding.
Hey, can we talk a little bit about what Inpro does?
Yeah, we're a manufacturer of architectural products for construction. Our main is hospitals, healthcare.
So guys, Landmark Credit Union loves to highlight, promote, celebrate guys like you that are helping in the community, helping the booster clubs, and Landmark Credit Union says thank you. Good seeing you, boys. Thank you. Back to you.
17-0 Muskego on top of Mukwonago. More of our U.S. Cellular halftime report when we return. All right. Welcome back to the U.S. Cellular halftime report here on the Heiser Automotive Group Friday Night Rivals. The Muskego High School Warrior Marching Band performing here at halftime. 250 strong. Great to have them back too.
As well as the dancers, you're well north of 300 people being involved with this halftime show.
Let's head downstairs to Mike McGivern, our United States Marine Corps interview.
Hey guys, U.S. Marine Gunner Sergeant Lormius is with me again. Hey, it's good to see you again. You know, last time I interviewed you, as I walked away, I started thinking, what a perfect sponsorship for you guys to do the player of the game. Player of the game has got to be somebody that's tough, you know, plays for his teammates, has a love for his team and his community, which is exactly what a U.S. Marine man is all about.
Correct. Again, we're here for the kids, for most of the seniors and the fans that are out here supporting their efforts in playing this lovely game of sport of football. At the same time, I realize that teamwork, that tenacity is something that's similar to what we do in the Marine Corps.
Look, I got to ask you, tomorrow, I know exactly where I was 20 years ago, young man. I know exactly how I was feeling. What does September 11th mean to a young man like you?
Again, I was a freshman in high school. I remember sitting down in the classroom. I remember the events occurring live. And about four years later, when I graduated high school, I realized there's something I could do. There's something I should be doing. And then that call to serve, that call to action, I took it. Again, 15 years later, not to date myself, but here we are. So I'm grateful for the decision that I made, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to pretty much provide my story and share my journey along with those that's willing to take that next step.
Hey, continue to share your journey. You've been given this platform, and with tomorrow, you know, I pray for you guys, and I thank you for everything that you do for our country. Anybody that's wearing uniform, tomorrow's always a tough day. Hey, thanks a lot. It's good to see you again.
Thank you again. Take care.
You bet. Boys, back to you.
Mike, thank you. I also want to remind our viewers, Mukwonago High School Social Studies Department and its History Club have prepared a special commemoration for the 20th anniversary of September 11th. Nearly 3,000 American flags to represent the lives lost on September 11th. It's on display at the high school through September 16th, and that's a big project there. We want to note the Mukwonago High School Social Studies Department and the History Club. Thank them for putting that together.
Something we don't want to forget. I think sometimes as decades go by, we lose sight of some events.
Well, around the country, Friday night rivals, Thursday night lights, some of the greatest plays from coast to coast. Kirshner with time, nice grab and catch, and he breaks a tackle down the near sideline. He will go, Evan Redding for the touchdown.
Secondary, and they look for the corner. Williams, has he got it? Yes, touchdown, Centerland.
In my opinion, there hasn't been that kind of dual threat quarterback in the Central State 8.
Lorenzo Williams, the quarterback, fumbles, Springfield High picks it up, live ball. Touchdown, Springfield High.
Armistead trying to be the hero. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Just got inside the upright. Wow.
Prosser gets rid of it quickly. Ryan Blueball hooking lateral down the sideline. Carson Modrak is in for the touchdown.
Here it is from behind, and it was picked off by Eric Lewis. Closer look right there.
They got him in a long yardage situation.
Here's the second down play. Pass to Raw. Has some room. Only has one defender to beat. Gets by him to the 10, 5. Touchdown. Needed. They taking the lead. Lines up in the quarterback position. Drops the ball. Back up the middle. Touchdown. Needed. They take the lead.
Maybe the fumble to him just got messed up their timing.
Back with highlights from our first half when we return the U.S. Cellular halftime report on My 24. Our U.S. Cellular halftime report continues here on the Heiser Automotive Group Friday Night Rivals, presented by Landmark Credit Union, Muskego on top of Mukwonago. Says here Mike McGivern's been summoned to the principal's office. No, wait a minute. It's a sideline interview with the principal from Muskego High School. Mike?
Hey, this is not a nun from one of the Catholic schools I went to, and I'm not getting any detentions, any of that. He is Todd Irvin, the principal here at Muskego. It's good to see you again.
Great to be back, Mike. Great to have you here on a Friday night. No better place to be.
Hey, man, it feels normal again. And I'll tell you this, we just talked about what's been happening at Muskego High School since you've been 7 years. You're not taking credit for it, but you're like, hey, man, this has been a great ride for us.
Oh, absolutely. It's been incredible. It's been electric. The synergy around our programs, the support from our families in every program to every other program. We really truly believe in one warrior, and it doesn't matter if it's our football team out here on Friday nights, our tennis team out there on a Tuesday night, our soccer team, our cross-country team. They believe in one another and they work together.
And I'm doing a shout out for your new boys basketball coach. I've known Cam Cerrone since he was in 3rd grade. Absolutely adore this young man and his father, his family. I told Ryan McMillan he will never have to get any interviews for that job again. Well done.
I believe it. You hire character and great things happen in your programs. That's why you see what you see out here tonight. That's why I believe we have the success we do. We hire great people, you put them in front of kids who work hard and believe in the system, and awesome things happen.
Hey, by the way, I've always heard bad things about principals. I don't hear anything bad about you, Mr. Irvin. Not bad. I'll find somebody, but I haven't found him yet.
I love that. We'll keep it going.
Boys, back to you.
Mike, Todd, thank you very much. Time now for our highlights from our first half here tonight. A very active first half on both sides of the football.
Unfortunately, miscues from Mukwonago caused trouble.
This is the tip pass and the interception return for a touchdown to get things started. Logan Lewan for the Muskego Warriors, and then Stoiber with one of his big runs at fullback, setting up the second score, and this is coming around the near side. That was Hunter Logan to set up this touchdown run by Stoiber.
Stoiber follows that offensive line right into the end zone.
14-0 at that point. But Mukwonago, their big play of the first half was this, a 48-yard pass completion. Timmers with the reception to the 35, but then problems with the snap led to a fumble recovery, and that led to 3 points here as Hunter Logan took the ball inside the 10 before he was knocked out. And Nikita Gladkov with the 23-yard field goal, making it a 17-0 ball game.
That fumble following that catch by Jake Timmers really changed the momentum for Mukwonago.
We'll be back with the second half right after this on My 24.
Please hold on to your tickets, everybody. If nobody claims a winning ticket by the end of
With Mike McGivern, Terry Kelly, John Heiser with you from Muskego. Second half action about to begin. Muskego winning the coin toss will receive the second half kickoff. Balcharak and Carson Holman back deep. Our kickoffs again brought to you by Milwaukee County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. MCSAP. Sam Sonnenberg will kick it away here for the Indians. This will bounce and roll to the 6. And out to the 19-yard line, just a 13-yard return for Balcharak. Brought down on the play by Colin Craig on special teams for Mukwonago. Well, Coach, some adjustments need to be made here in the second half.
Right. You have to credit Mukwonago's defense for hanging in there at the end of the first half and only yielding a field goal. But they've got to force a turnover here. They need something to be a fire that can get this whole team going offensively.
Oh, you're fine.
Wagner, Bettinger, Hay, McGuire, and Johnson, the offensive line left to right. Krause, the quarterback. Holman and Logan, the running backs. Stuber, the fullback. 1st and 10. Stoiber coming up the middle, pushing the pile forward out to the 25-yard line, a pickup of about 5. Brought down on the play by Mike Cassins, the defensive end for Mukwonago.
This wing T offense, if you allow it to get ahead of the chains and just keep grinding, the quarter could be gone before you know it.
Up front, Sam Orlando, Jackson Link, and Cassins. Then it's Carroll, Fisher, Craig, and Adams, the linebackers, with Trudell, Rail, Gerard, and Wearns, the secondary for Mukwonago. 2nd down and 3. And again, it's Stoiber. Gain of about 2, short of the first down, and bring up 3rd and 1. Riley Fisher, the inside linebacker, making the tackle.
You know, one of the people Coach Wagner, Coach Krause wanted us to mention was Hayden Wagner.
Yeah.
Former quarterback, is now their left tackle, 6'2", 245. Second team all-conference year ago. He says he's the leader of that offensive line.
I heard the word relentless blocker being used. 3rd and short here for the Warriors. Fumble on the exchange, it's loose. Mukwonago says they have it. And they do. There's the turnover you were looking for. It came on the exchange. I believe Nathan Roy was the one who recovered it. One more look. Mukwonago was right on it. There's the momentum the Indians were looking for. They'll take over at the Muskego 30-yard line. Quarterback is Evan Herbig. He will give to Jake Adams, and Adams down to the 25-yard line. Pickup of about 5. Adam Balcharak, the second team all-conference linebacker, making the stop for Muskego.
Same thing we said about Muskego a couple of minutes ago about staying ahead of the chains applies to Mukwonago's power run offense. They need to keep grinding.
Timmers split here to the near side. Trevor Boucher to the far side. Emmett Dodds, the fullback, lined up in a wing left. 2nd and 6. Timmers on that sweep coming around the left side, trying to get the edge. Gets back to the line of scrimmage and maybe a yard, and that's it. Down to the 25-yard line. Good recovery and good pursuit that time by the defense. Balcharak getting the tackle once again.
Yeah, you see the outside linebacker, Hunter Scaife, there. They really strung the play out.
Sets up 3rd and 5 for Mukwonago. This coming after a fumble recovery. at the 30-yard line. Their first takeaway tonight. This time they'll stack Timmers and Boucher near side. 3rd and 5 from the Muskego 25. Adams picks his way forward. Second effort, very close to a first down near the 20-yard line. Zizzo was there, and it's going to be just shy of the first down. 4th and inches here for Mukwonago. Coach Knavick going to keep the offense on the field here. Crowd trying to help out the defense. 4th and less than a yard. Now timeout taken by Mukwonago. Mike Knavick, you're looking for that play. We talked to him about this. You're facing 3rd and short, 4th and short. What do you do?
He said, I'm going to run power. This is where you wonder sometimes when you're in this offense about not having your quarterback be able to go under center and just do that sneak.
Here's a message now from the Mix-App coordinators.
I'm going to tell you 3 reasons why you should join the Milwaukee County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. The first, we bring together resources, wisdoms, and talents across Milwaukee County to create a happier and healthier Milwaukee County community. Second, we prioritize policies, practice, and programs that address major substance use and misuse issues in our area. Third, we create a space for connection. We have among 30+ organizations, partners, and community members a part of the Mix-App Coalition. If you are wanting to make an impact and be a part of our coalition, please visit us at www.mixappcoalition.org.
4th and inches. Tight splits. Timmers in motion. The give is to Wynn Stang, and he gets the first down and plenty. Just shy of the 15-yard line. Wynn Stang coming in there now as a running back, picks up the first down, and they're in the Salvation Army red zone.
Yeah, they keep alternating Wynn Stang and Jake Adams at that tailback position. Keep them both fresh. Together, they've rushed for almost 800 yards this year.
Keeps the drive alive. Again, all season long, when a team gets inside the opponent's 20, it's the Salvation Army red zone. Salvation Army doing the most good. Visit them at samilwaukee.org. Stang again, banging his way inside the 15, down to the 11-yard line. Brought down by Logan Lewan.
Staying a little shifty as he goes through that line. You can see him kind of cut and dart, looking for that hole, that seam.
2nd and 4.
Again, that senior offensive line, Jacob Young, Corbin Dvorak, Nathan Duncan, Ethan Rasman, Wolf Schnabel from left to right. Opening the holes for Stang and Adams tonight. 2nd down and 4. Stang spinning inside the 10, down to the 9. Sal Zizzo there to make the stop. That's his 4th tackle tonight. Sets up 3rd and short now for Mukwonago. 3rd and about 2 from the Muskego 9. This drive started with the fumble recovery at the 30-yard line. Boucher in a slot near side with Timmers. Adams fighting his way forward. Going to be stopped short of the first down. Bring up 4th and short again here. Scaife and Austin Elger both there. And once again, another decision here. Well, you went for it once, you're going to go for it again. This time it's Adams as the tailback. Boucher to the near side, Timmers to the far side. 4th and less than a yard. Adams, 2nd effort, got the first down near the 6-yard line. That's 2 4th down conversions on this drive. One by Stang And this one by Jake Adams, the second team all-conference running back.
Mentioned this earlier in the first half. One of these times, I wonder if you'll see Herbig fake that dive, tuck the ball in, and head outside.
First and goal from the 6. Boucher, the lone receiver here to the near side. Timmers comes in motion. They'll fake. And they give it to Timmers. Coming around the right side. Timmers in for the touchdown. Excellent fake carried out by the quarterback, Herbig, after he gave it to his receiver, Jake Timmers. His 4th touchdown.
We mentioned Timmers' speed, and you see it on display here. Stringing it out, but he's got guys sticking with their blocks downfield, sets up that score.
Orlando will snap. Evan Herbig will hold for Sam Schonenberg. And we have a ball game. 17-7. Muskego able to get on the board here midway through our third quarter. When we come back, our Heiser Automotive Group Friday Night Rivals presented by Landmark Credit Union.
Witness some of pro wrestling's most athletic stars battle for the title. There's no acting on and rising talents like Bandito, Dragon Lee, and Quick McKay on the screen. Don't miss Ring of Honor, Saturdays at 5 p.m. on CW18, and Saturdays at 9 and Sundays at 8 on My24. My24 Sports would like to give a special thanks to our title sponsor, Heiser Automotive, celebrating over 100 years of quality vehicles and service. Today's your day. Visit Heiser.com. And to the presenting sponsor, Landmark Credit Union. Enjoy low rates on your fees and straightforward financial options. Your work around here. Visit landmarkcu.com. Thank you to all of our fine sponsors who make Friday.
Kara and the Super Friends are reunited and stronger than ever in their resolve to protect National City. The final episodes of Supergirl take flight Tuesdays at 8 on CW18. Mukwonago capitalizing on the fumble recovery, 30 yards. And the touchdown run by Timmers. And suddenly a very alive Mukwonago sideline. Sonnenberg delivers the kick. Track will pick it up across the 10, 25, and pulled down at the 31-yard line. 16-yard return out to the 31. Brought down by Colin Craig. Well, it's that old adage, momentum. What do you do to get it? What do you do to keep it going here for Mukwonago?
And I'm sure what Muskego is going to do is go back to their playbook, which is 4 or 5 base plays with all kinds of blocking variations. They want to keep the ball.
From the 31, 1st and 10 Warriors. Hunter coming around the near side will take it out to the 40-yard line. Carson Holman on the carry, brought down by Ben Rail. Big first down pickup, gain of 9. Again, the blocks executed by the backs between Stoiber, the fullback, and Hunter Logan here on the near side. Opened up that hole. 2nd and 1. Stoiber will get the first down to the 44-yard line. Brought down by Mike Cassins, he's had quite a game tonight. Spelling some defensive end there, relieving Nathan Roy.
You know, as you look at that clock countdown, you can see we've only got a little over 4 minutes left in this quarter. Two teams that are running, clock just vanishes.
Another Goodwill first down for the Warriors from their 43. Stretch it out far side. A nice gain out to the 49-yard line. Riley Wernes there to make the stop. And a nice run by Hunter Logan.
You can see him pull both guards. The one guard gets kind of a kick out on that end, so if they give it to the fullback, that's there. Other guard continues on around, because if they hand it off to that wingback, he's going to sweep it.
Gain of 6, 2nd and 4. From their own 49. Stoiber up the middle, going to be stopped short of the first down. Just across midfield. Looks like Ben Rail credited with the stop. 7 tackles tonight for Mr. Rail.
Unbelievable as it may seem, a year ago, Ben Rail was in on 98 tackles, 12 tackles for a loss.
3rd and 1. Stoiber. Oh, his second effort, going to be close. Should have enough for a first down. Stoiber picks it up. Cassins on the stop once again. And again, they just eat up the clock here. Under 2.5 to go here in the third. Mukwonago getting a touchdown off a turnover on a fumble recovery. Set up their scoring drive. From the Mukwonago 46, 1st and 10, Muskego. Breaking tackles on his feet inside the 30 to the 20 and brought down from behind. Carson Holman from the right halfback spot, coming around, pulling around to the left side. Sets up a 1st and goal. And make that a 1st and 10 just outside the 10-yard line.
It doesn't get reported to insurance, it gets reported.
Honorable mention, all-conference selection a year ago. Sure, making sure people take notice of him this year.
35-yard run. 1st and 10 from the 12 inside the Salvation Army red zone. And again, Holman lowers his head inside the 5 down to the 2. Drew Trudell, honorable mention all conference last year at corner, making the tackle. Gain of 9, 2nd and 1, just inside the 3.
Got some help that time by his buddy Ben Rail. Trudell and Rail are both 3-year starters for Mukwonago.
Ken Krause talking with the referee, Patrick Miles. Not sure what maybe Patrick will share with us what's going on here. So Muskego timeout here. With 1:20 to go, facing a 2nd and 1 inside the 5-yard line, trying to respond to the Mukwonago touchdown here with an answer of their own as you get a good look at Ken Krause, head coach, talking with his offense.
Now, the way that Muskego can monopolize having the ball, it puts your offense, Mukwonago in this case, in a tough position. You pretty much have to score every time you get it.
Again, the big play, the 37-yard run down to the 12, setting this one up. And now it's a 2nd and 1 from just about the 3-yard line. Hunter Logan with 63 yards rushing. Stoiber with 44. One more look here. There's that big play on this drive. A Holman run. They got him to the 12-yard line. 2nd and 1 from the 3. Logan to the near side, Holman to the far side, Stoiber the fullback. They'll come around to the wing. They'll be stopped and a loss back to the 8-yard line. It was Stoiber the fullback who got it. Adam Jensen, the nose guard, able to step up and make a play. And now you've got a lost yardage here, so it'll bring up a 3rd and about 3.
Jensen got some penetration, got into the backfield, made that key stop.
3rd and a long 2. Holman, they string it out. He's going to be stopped short of the first down. They ride him to the boundary near the 5-yard line. Gavin Adams, the outside linebacker, stayed home and made the play for the Indians.
I'm sure his dad, Dave Adams, who's the defensive coordinator for Mukwonago, is going to be pleased with that. He plays off the block, keeps driving through.
So the field goal unit coming on now for Muskego. This will be a 22-yard attempt from the near hash. Nikita Gladkov made one from 23 earlier. This is a 22-yard attempt and just sneaks it through the right upright. 20-7 now in favor of the Indians. That's a win for that Mukwonago defense. They were able to buckle down. They were facing a 2nd and 1 at the 3, and really the 3rd down play, the big play, coming up with that 2-yard loss.
That's twice that the Mukwonago defense has been able to do that. You know, you hate to see a big game like this so early in the season, but once again, I think what Mukwonago is counting on, you know, not saying they're out of this game by any means, but if they keep coming this year, they'll probably face off once again.
So they answer with an 82-yard drive. After the Mukwonago score off the fumble recovery. Boucher and Stang will stand deep. Gladkov, All-State Soccer. Showing a good leg here. Kickoffs. Line drive to Stang. Across the 20. Bounces off a tackle. Still on his feet. Fights his way across the 30 to the 32-yard line. 27-yard return for Stang. Brought down on the play by Austin Elger, so a good return. With 20 seconds to go here in the quarter, Mukwonago in pretty good spot here. One more look. Able to break a couple of tackles. And just slash and fight for yardage. Evan Herbig, the quarterback tonight for Mukwonago. To Adams, left side with some running room, spins into the 42-yard line. Jake Adams on a strong run. Elger brings him down. Able to work his way into the third level that time. That will run out our third quarter here at Impro Field in Muskego. What a ball game we've got here. Classic 8 rivals. Muskego on top. Our Heiser Automotive Group Friday Night Rivals presented by Landmark Credit Union.
Get ready for the series debuts of all new Legends of the Hidden Temple and 4400 epic events to spark the seasons of the Flash and Roar and all new lessons and fans like All American. And don't miss the special presentation of the MTV Video Music Awards live this Sunday at 7. It's all on No Purpose CBA Team. Connect the CBA team directly on Facebook and Twitter. Interested in Korean television broadcasting? Visit all24america.com and click on the appointment for job listings and information.
Can I get together? We're good. Oh, really? So when I was talking, it wasn't on?
Second and 1 to start the fourth quarter. Play fake to Adams. Herbig comes back far side, completes to Timmers, and out of bounds at the 45-yard line of Muskego. So on second and short, they put it in the air, and Herbig able to hit the receiver Timmers as we head downstairs to Mike McGivern.
So guys, offensive coaches here at Muskego, including Coach Krause, talking to their offensive line about finishing the drive. You know what, we're like it in 3. We want to finish the next drive. We're going to take 6-7 minutes off the clock, finish the drive, and get 6. That's what they're preaching, boys.
It's worked for 40 straight games. First and 10 from the Muskego 45. Boucher in motion. Adams the call, and a big hole. Spinning out of a tackle. Down to the 30-yard line is Jake Adams. 15-yard pickup and another Goodwill first down. Colby Kleiber there to make the stop.
There's got to be a sense of urgency here for Mukwonago. They need 2 touchdowns to regain the lead, and the way Muskego controls the ball, you can't afford to be stopped on this one.
Offensive line firing off that line of scrimmage. Jacob Young at left tackle, Corbin Dvorak, Nathan Duncan, Ethan Rashman, and Wolf Schnabel. Four seniors and a junior across that offensive line. A Goodwill first down at the 30. Timmers in motion. This time it's Wynn Stang with an 8-yard run over the right hash mark inside the 25 to the 23. Elliot Meringer there to make the stop.
Could see number 71, Nathan Duncan, the center, get a pancake block. Take the Muskego defender right to the ground.
Second and 2 from the 22. Stang inside the 20, close to a first down, should have it. Wynn Stang, the junior. Again, at push up front, getting it done. We've entered the Salvation Army red zone once again all season long. When a team gets inside their opponent's 20, they enter the Salvation Army red zone. Salvation Army doing the most good. Again, to volunteer or donate, visit samilwaukee.org. And play is stopped. Mukwonago going to take a timeout here on offense.
We talked about that in keys to the game. That veteran offensive line for Mukwonago had to take over, and we've seen that part of the third quarter, seeing how they're getting a push, getting a couple good kick-out blocks. Their backs are running hard. It's going to be critical to see what happens in this series.
Mike McGivern on the sideline. What do you have?
Guys, hey, Travis Wilson from WisSports.net. When you do some of the stuff I do, this is who you read to figure out what to talk about. Nobody better than the state of Wisconsin than Travis Wilson comes to high school football. It's good to see you on the sideline.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great night for high school football. Great weather, incredible fans, incredible stands, very good game. This is everything you look for.
Travis, I've been asked, is there a better atmosphere around the state than at Muskego for high school football? You've been to a lot of places. What's your thought?
Well, there's bigger stadiums. There's great rivalries all over the state. But when you look around, and probably 5,000 people here, and the fans that they have, huge student section, incredible band. It's hard to beat here at Muskego.
Man, it's good to see you. You know I'm a fan. That's Travis Wilson, WisSports.net. Check him out. Back to you, boys.
Read his stuff all the time. He is great at what he does. 1st and 10 from just inside the 20 for the Indians. Stang up the middle to the 5-yard line. 12-yard pickup and a first down. Wow, what a hole that time for Wynn Stang. That offensive line 3 yards down the field. Stang again gets the call to the 3. Sets up 2nd and goal.
Muskego took out one of their linebackers, brought in an extra defensive lineman to try to plug up that middle.
With the tackle, 2nd and goal. Ball's on the Royer 3-yard line.
2nd and goal upcoming. Timmers split out wide to the right. Stang in Wildcat. Gets the snap. Stang fights his way forward. Short of the goal line. That time they went Wildcat with Stang taking the direct snap. It'll be stopped inside the 1, setting up 3rd and goal from there.
Going to be the same formation again this time.
Jake Adams next to Stang. Stang into the end zone for the touchdown.
You know, someone we haven't mentioned is the fullback for Mukwonago, Emmett Dobbs. They told you you're a fullback, you're really a guard. He might have fallen for it, but he gets that extra block at the point of attack.
And the Mukwonago student section on their feet. One more look. Again, that Wildcat look the last 2 snaps, and what a surge.
You could see him push him back 3 yards.
Extra point by Sonnenberg. It is up and good. They've cut it to 6 here with just over 8.5 minutes to play in the game. Another look on the Stang touchdown run. Look at that drive by that offensive line. No leakage there, Engstrom. Well, we heard Mike say, the offensive coaches here, Ken Krause included, talking about finishing a drive with the game on the line, and that's what's at stake here.
You know, Muskego last year lost We defeated Mukwonago 28-7, and Coach Ganevok kept saying, we got to find a way to turn that, get that win and break this cycle.
Sonnenberg to tee up our mix-up kickoff. This one's gonna bounce at the 5. Picked up by Logan Lewan. Fights his way forward to the 26-yard line. And that's where the Warriors will start this drive. Leaf Simons there to make the stop.
Good coverage that time by the Mukwonago team. Both teams showing good special teams play. I know for Muskego, Coach Rob Demanowski, known as Coach Demo, been coaching 41 years here at Muskego, takes pride in what his special teams can do.
Well, Dave Adams, the defensive coordinator from Mukwonago, has to dial it up here. Let's see what Muskego will do, up by 6. Give us to the backfield, trying to get around the edge, and he does. Still on his feet across the 40, out to the 46-yard line. 19-yard run that time by Carson Holman. Brought down by Gerard. One more look. Almost a 4-yard loss. Drew Trudell kind of got caught in the wash there. He was able to step up, but unable to make the initial contact there. From the 45, 1st and 10 Warriors. Hunter Logan coming around the near side. Logan breaks a tackle. Logan to the 35. Logan to the 25 and out of bounds there. "33-yard run, Rail with the tackle."
Once again, you got the 3 offensive linemen on that side and split out, so they've got an unbalanced look. They get you outnumbered. Before you know it, Carson Holman's turning upfield.
From the 25. Just like that, field flipped. Muskego with the 6-point lead and the ball here. Coming around the left side, Holman cuts back inside the 20 down to the 16. Carson Holman taking the ball that time, brought down by Trudell.
Ooh, missed a block in the back there. You can see that.
Another Goodwill first down as they enter the Salvation Army red zone. 1st and 10 from the 15. Again, Hunter Logan picks his way through, penalty flag down as he takes it inside the 5, but flag coming from the umpire. There was a fumble on the play. Mukwonago says they have it. Was there a fumble or not? This was going to come back for a hold. Mukwonago says they should have the football. Let's see. Second turnover tonight by the defense. And look at that, putting the helmet on the ball. That was Ben Rail who forced that fumble. And Mukwonago now with the momentum. Just over 6.5 minutes to go in the game, down 6.
Well, they couldn't afford to even give up a field goal on that drive, and so they responded.
Burbig back in at quarterback. Adams the tailback. Boucher in motion. Adams the call. Big rip to the 10-yard line. Gain of 5 by Adams. He's no slouch. Second team all-conference. 429 yards rushing coming into the game tonight.
Well,
Rips 5 there.
I'm sure what Coach Gnevak would like to see here is about a 6-minute drive scored just before time expires. Muskego's defense will have something to say about that, however.
Gain of 7, 2nd and 3. Adams fights his way forward. Gets a yard out to the 13-yard line. Brings up 3rd and short. Austin Elger there to make the stop, his 5th tonight. So 3rd and 1 for Mukwonago. Stang, second effort, won't get there. No less than 7 Warriors on that tackle. Bring up a 4th down.
I'm sure Coach Gnevak has got that big question mark over his head right now. Do I dare try it? But if I punt it back to Muskego, will I ever see the ball again?
And that's his decision. He brings Stang back in at running back. He's picked up a couple of 4th down plays tonight. This will be 4th and 2. Timmers in motion. They're going to pass it back to Boucher. It's thrown behind him, incomplete. Oh, Boucher was there, but the pass was thrown well behind. And Muskego will get the ball back, and they'll be talking about that for a while.
You're asking running back to try to become a quarterback, a tough ask. Great call, I think.
Boucher was open, but that ball was thrown behind him. Now the Mukwonago defense has to come up and make another play here. Turnovers even at a pair apiece here. Muskego ball at the 13-yard line. Logan around the right side. Touchdown, Muskego.
I think there's a flag on the play.
Logan in for the apparent touchdown, but let's see. Holding call, I believe against Carson Holman. Will negate the touchdown, move the ball back to the 19-yard line. So first down from the 19. This time it is Carson Holman. And Muskego strings it out nicely for a short gain. Ben Rail, who forced a fumble on that last possession. Another penalty marker down as well here.
Number 79.
Let's take one more look here. It was a personal foul called, I believe, on Hayden Wagner. Would have been after the play. Let's see.
A little shove in the fall back, you know, was not something flagrant, but looked much worse than it was.
Yes. Costly penalty moves them back to the 31-yard line. Get down to the 2 here, so it's about a 2nd and 30. And they'll come around the near side, breaking tackles inside the 20, down to the 16-yard line. Hunter Logan. Gets most of that back and then some. Good hard runner. Almost another block in the back there.
Riley Fisher getting into the tackle, got a little bit of help from Sam Orlando. Critical play here, especially with 3:30 left.
3rd and 10. Up, movement up front. So the false start penalty moves it back to the 18-yard line. 3rd and 15. And they'll wind the clock.
Play we saw them working on in practice was sneaking a back right up the seam. Krause putting that ball right on his numbers.
They'll give it to Logan. Hunter Logan, and it's strung out nicely, able to get him out of bounds. Stops the clock with 3 minutes to go. 4th and long, and a field goal opportunity here for Muskego. Gladnov is coming out.
Well, you got to tip your hat once again to Mukwonago for stiffening up down near that goal line.
Got a field goal opportunity coming up here. It'll be a 33-yard attempt from the near hash mark for Gladnov. He's hit from 22 and 23. This will be a 33-yard attempt. On the way, and it is no good. Wide right. And with 2:31 to play, Mukwonago will take over when we return. 20-14, Muskego by 6. A nail biter on the Heiser Automotive Group Friday Night Rivals, presented by Landmark Credit Union.
September 27th at 9 p.m.
My 24s bringing the funny this fall. Catch full hours of 2.5 Men at King of Queens and Schitt's Creek weeknights from 9 to midnight starting September 27th on My Place for Laughs, My 24. Missed field goal gives Mukwonago the ball at the 20, down 6 late. They'll come out throwing. Herbig. His pass deflected and it goes incomplete. Threw it into traffic that time. Want to have that one back. Everybody well covered that time. Deflection back in that first quarter led to a 30-yard interception return for a touchdown tonight.
Ryan Lucchese is very, very precise in his scouting reports, having his guys drop right where they need to be.
Herbig comes back near side screen to Stang. Has a convoy. Stang bangs out of bounds near the 35-yard line. Pickup of 15 on the screenplay that time. And he was able to get out to stop the clock with 2:18. Lawan there to make the tackle.
Excellent call by Coach Ganebach there.
Well, anytime you can get Jacob Young out there, the left tackle, get him downfield to lead your runner, that is a good thing. Goodwill first down just across the 35-yard line. Herbig under pressure, gets away out to the 39-yard line. Gets it out just near the 40. Mukwonago going to take their final timeout. Well, coming up following the game tonight, stay tuned for our U.S. Marines Player of the Game presentation. That's brought to you by the United States Marine Corps.
Number of players on both teams certainly are in the running for that award.
Impressed by the Mukwonago defense tonight. 3 times tonight they've been able to turn away Muskego in the red zone.
Coach Dave
forcing
Adams.
A field goal, a missed field goal, and that fumble recovery.
Coach Dave Adams has to be extremely proud of how well that group's performed.
Second and 6 for the Indians at their own 40-yard line. Herbig gets it out quickly. Diving catch short of the first down by Timmers. Went down immediately as he made the catch, short of the 45. It'll bring up 3rd and 1.5 yards here for the Indians. And he stayed in bounds, which keeps the clock rolling here. Timmers and Boucher here on the near side. 3rd and 2. Herbig tosses it out there. Incomplete, looking for Timmers. Well covered on the play by linebacker Adam Balcherik.
Timmers had to actually turn into a defender
yes.
on that play, so that prevented that from getting intercepted.
Incomplete pass stops the clock here. 4th and 2 for the Indians. They'll keep Adams in there. Mason Reibholt in there now as a slot receiver here to the near side on 4th down. Ball game riding right here for Mukwonago. They try the screen pass to Adams. First down across midfield, and he spins to the boundary. There is a penalty marker down on the play. A would-be first down, possibly negated here. Mason Reibold, who just came in as the slot here on the near side, guilty of the hold. Here's the replay. Right there. Yep. Got the arms extended, got the arm behind. That kills what would be a first down, sets up a 4th and 10 now. Again, that's marked off from the spot of the infraction. So sets up 4th and 10. Adams the single back. 3 receivers to the far side. Herbig on the roll, gets it away, and it's incomplete. He had Timmers out there, but rolling to his right, coach never squared up on the throw. So the Muskego defense turns away Mukwonago. That penalty costly. One more look. Threw it on the run, off his back foot.
Off his back foot as well.
Mukwonago out of timeouts. And the streak, barring some catastrophe, will continue to 41. Victory formation. Hard-fought game by both teams here tonight. Mukwonago has nothing to be ashamed about. That defense especially, very, very good for Mike Ganevec.
See players from both teams shaking hands, congratulating each other. You know, if you're playing this game and you know how hard your opponents played, you know, it's a real sign of respect.
Muskego to 4-0. And they will head to Oconomowoc next week. Mukwonago returns home next Friday, hosting Waukesha South.
We know that in the league, Arrowhead had a 49-0 victory tonight over Waukesha West.
That victory by West last week, there was some thought that maybe they
turning the corner,
figured it out, but Coach Ruck's right back to the drawing board. Well, tonight, Muskego survives. Final snap, and that'll do it. The Warriors get to 4-0, 2-0 in the league. Mukwonago suffering their first loss of the season. And the student section on their feet for their Warriors here tonight. Fireworks in the end zone. Handshakes at midfield. And we will head to our break. 20-14, our final score. Stay tuned. We've got our Marine Corps Player of the Game and our team trophy presentation coming up in just a couple of minutes. This is the Heiser Automotive Group Friday Night Rivals, presented by Landmark Credit Union. Yes, we'll go with Holman.
Sure.
I don't know if you'd call it one for the ages, but I'll tell you what, that was one exciting high school football game here tonight, won by the Muskego Warriors, extending their winning streak out to 41 consecutive games, 4-0 on the season. And I tell you what, Mukwonago has nothing to be ashamed of here tonight. They acquitted themselves quite well.
Two teams playing hard, playing from start to finish. Can't ask for anything more.
Outstanding performances. We've got our Player of the Game award. We're waiting for things to get ready for that, but tell you what, Muskego got it done when they needed to. As we head downstairs, our U.S. Marine Player of the Game award presentation. Mike, take it away.
Hey, so I can tell you this. He is a kind of a Marine kid, tough, strong, and fairly polite. Carson Holman, well done. Our Marine Player of the Game. Boy, that's a good win for you guys.
Yeah, it's an honor. I want to thank the big boys up front. They did a great job this game, making big holes, made big plays, and we made it happen today.
Man, you know, you got to love a guy that talks like that. If you watched him play tonight, man, I tell you, what a perfect team player, right? He gets the ball, he does his job, and he's always congratulating his guys. First thing he talks about is the big boys up front. He'd be a perfect Marine.
Those are key traits of leadership that we provide in the Marine Corps, so feel free to come on down. But on behalf of the Marine Corps recruiting office in Milwaukee, we want to present you with this game ball.
Yo, Carson, congratulations. Well done. Good job. Boys, back to you.
Thank you, and congratulations to Carson Holman. 120 yards tonight on 11 carries. Two big rips tonight, 34 and 19 yards on the night for Carson Holman, and he got the job done when needed. And that big run on that field goal drive was the big one, that 34-yard run.
Right, and you know, once again, he complimented his line. Don't forget the other backs who are downfield blocking as well and carrying out those fakes.
Time now for our team trophy presentation, and once again, here's Mike McGivern.
You're here too. Hey, Coach Krause, I'll tell you what, they gave you everything that they had, and what a great high school football game. You got to be really proud. That fourth quarter, guys made some big plays down the stretch to hold on.
Yeah, you know, it starts our youth program. Some of these kids have been playing football since they're little kids, and it's a credit to all the youth dads. And we got the best youth program in the state. And so many, I've been watching, my son Dylan's on the team, and I've been watching these kids since they're little, and now it's paying off all the hard work being a youth player and lifting all the weights the last 4 years.
Hey, Coach, you know, when it's game 4, I think it's good to have a game like this, right? There are some ups and downs a little bit. There's some issues that now you know you can go watch film, and there's some things you got to clean up a little bit. And I think that's a perfect time for you guys to have that, I think.
Yep. One thing that we do real well at Muskego, it's about us. We don't worry about who we're playing. We don't spend our off season worrying about one football team. We worry about ourselves. We just take it one day at a time. We film practice. We watch it the next day immediately. And there's going to be some good film to show tomorrow. There were some tremendous plays, but there are also some little things that we got to clean up to have the season that we're hoping to have and expecting to have.
Hey, Coach, winning does not get old. And look, it's 45 in a row, something like that in conference. This doesn't get old, right? You can keep doing this for a while.
It's a lot of fun. It's a good time to live in Muskego. We got a great community. You see the crowds we have. People are so supportive, and it's just a great place to raise your family and coach football, I'll tell you that.
Hey, you promised you wouldn't drop that if I let you hold it. So far, so good. Nice job.
Oh, we did great. Line did great.
The
got the win. Yeah.
You did get the win. Hey, boys, remember what I said. Let me get out of here. Congratulations, Muskego.
Thank you.
Some happy humans in the dark jerseys tonight. 20-14, Muskego on top of Mukwonago. We'll take our final break. A final word from In-Pro Field after this.
Too many heads? Just one over here when you stand up and get run that into the field.
These? Oh, right under that garage door. Yeah.
Oh, your phone finally did see.
Yeah.
The two mic cables are mostly over under, but they're still coiled, so you just do that.
Okay.
A thriller here tonight. Muskego hangs on 20-14 over Mukwonago, the streak to 41.
Picked a great one.
They certainly have, as they take the early lead in the Classic 8 Conference. Well, next week, the Heiser Auto Group Friday Night Rivals, presented by Landmark Credit Union, brings you a North Shore showdown. The Homestead Highlanders travel to Whitefish Bay to take on the Blue Dukes. Always a great night at Whitefish Bay. That's next Friday night starting at 7 here on My 24. And don't forget, each week our games repeat Saturday nights starting at 6. You want to watch this one all over again tomorrow night. Big thank you to our My 24 sports crew. For Mike McGivern down in the field, Terry Kelly up here in the booth, and Brian Kelly, our spotter. Andy, a nice job on the stats once again. I'm John Weiser. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast here tonight from Muskego. The Warriors 20, the Mukwonago Indians 14. Our whiteout tonight. We'll see you next week.